the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the run, it's Watkins. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous blast. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game or this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
An explosive play moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Single back, takes the handoff. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's a first down drop. Traffic over the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. Just ran away from the defense.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Now the point after attempt to make it a 1-point lead heading to the break. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Breaking ankles with the spin move. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Doing a decent game there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Or it's snapped to the back. And he doesn't get there. The try fails. They don't go up by 7. Still a 5-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. They tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? It's an out route. The catch made. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. That's a bullet over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Defense having to dig deep. Play number 13 on this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. the LSU offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Other returner lost the ball. Still going. It's a foot race. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
An important PAT to make it a 9-point game. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 33, Auburn 24.
Just how you just made Steve. Made a dumb call. Should have fair catch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Questionable foul.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.